The Colts signing Daniel Jones doesn't make much sense to me. It makes little sense from the Colts' perspective, and it makes even less sense from Daniel Jones' perspective. From the Colts' point of view, we know what they're trying to do. They're signing a quarterback that will force Anthony Richardson to really compete for the starting job, light a fire under his ass, essentially, which in theory is a fine idea, I suppose. I understand where they're going with it, but my problem with this is that I think they chose the wrong quarterback to try and accomplish their goal. Let me put it this way for you. They are trying to fix a broken quarterback in Anthony Richardson with another broken quarterback in Daniel Jones. Under the relatively safe assumption that Daniel Jones is still broken, then what does it truly tell you if Richardson does beat him out? How much does that really mean? And I get to some capacity that's what is supposed to happen, but like I said, how much information about Anthony Richardson will that tell you? And from the point of view of Daniel Jones, I get that you want an opportunity to start again, but wouldn't you want to try and follow the Sam Darnold arc as much as you can, even if you don't end up starting any games for Minnesota? Having a full year within Kevin O'Connell's ecosystem would do wonders for him, whether he stepped on the field in a starting capacity or not. And to make matters worse, not only did he leave one of, if not the best environment a guy like him could have been in, but he left it for one of the most foundationally fractured organizations in the entire league. The way I see it, this is no different than a player rushing back from an injury. Nothing of Daniel Jones is physically broken, but what is broken is up here. His head, his mind, his confidence, his understanding, his processing. He needed to spend more time rehabbing with Dr. Kevin O'Connell so that the next time he stepped out there on the field, it was his best foot forward. I think a guy like Jameis would have been much more fit for what the Colts are trying to do, because you know what you're getting with Winston. The bar that Richardson has to clear is defined, whereas with Daniel, given the state of his career and the fact that he's competing for the job, makes that bar kind of fuzzy. Plus, Jameis is a safety blanket. If things go south with Richardson, you can count on Jameis to go in there and provide a spark that would go a long way for the rest of the Colts players and the front office. But now they'll be turning to Daniel Jones, and if things don't improve when he's put in there whatsoever, which is a strong possibility, mind you, then the locker room will probably be just as fractured, and it could spell doomsday for that coaching staff and front office.